everyone, it's Michelle. Today is Tuesday, June 28th, and I'm exactly 7 days post-op of my, I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust the phone here, of my body lift with the fleur component. They took off 42 pounds. My surgery was June 21st in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and Dr. Jeff Swetnam from Swetnam Cosmetics was my surgeon. I just want to go over a few things. I'm pretty tired, so I'll try to make this really quick. We had a busy day today. We drove about an hour to a doctor's appointment with my mom, and then from there we went and ate lunch, and then from there we went to my doctor's office, and then we came home. And that's a lot. It took me like 2 hours to get dressed and stuff this morning, but I am doing phenomenally well. They took out 2 of my 3 drains today, so that is awesome. And I'm hoping to get to go home in 3 weeks. I'm at my mom's, and our drive is about a 7 to 8 hour drive. And it's just, that's too far away to be this early post-op. And with the drain, I would just feel more comfortable with that. So that's what we're going to do. We're blessed that my mom lives close, and so we're just going to do that. The reason I mentioned this before, the reason we drove so far to have this surgery is because of the surgeon. We were a pretty much self-pay, and I wanted to go where I felt safe. And I can honestly tell you, I was joking and laughing with the anesthesiologist when we went into the OR. I was not nervous at all, and it's simply because I had the confidence that I had the best surgeon I could possibly have. So to make this real quick, because like I said, I am very, very worn out. I just want to go over a few things that I feel is invaluable. One is a walker, and of course someone there with you, to help you out. But one is a walker. My mom had one, and it's been incredible, because like tonight, I get around without it fairly easy, but tonight I'm exhausted, and it's nice to have that little extra support that you need. The second thing you need, well, I needed, was this ribbon. I've got my drains hanging on it. It just makes it easier, because my drains, he had them all coming out. I'm sorry about the camera. I didn't bring my little holder tripod with me. Anyway, he had them all coming out the front of my leg. And for those of you that are worried about the drains, I was petrified of the drains because I'd never had one. They're not bad. When he removed them, it felt weird. It felt really weird. But then there was a tinge at the end, and it was done. I do have the third one, and it'll probably be in for another 2 to 3 weeks. But if it does start producing less than 25, I think it's cc's within a 24-hour period, then we can remove it earlier. But if it stays 3 weeks, it stays 3 weeks. If it has to stay 4, then it stays for 4. I want to do whatever he feels is the best. I did make a list over here, so I'm sorry if I have to keep looking over. Another thing that I loved was the wisps, and I meant to bring them in here. I'd come into another room to do the video so I wouldn't distract my stepfather. He was watching TV. They are the toothbrushes that you don't have to have water or anything, and they're amazing. I've been up and around, but I was exhausted, and sometimes just standing there brushing your teeth was hard work. They did find out what was going on with when not being able to stand in the hospital. I think that was my previous update. My blood pressure was just dropping out, and it was some kind of medication, some of the anesthesia that they used. I'm sorry, let me get this adjusted some more. Some anesthesia they used, and it was peaking, and so my doctor contacted them and told them to increase my IV fluids, and that worked like a charm. The next morning I was able to get up and go, and actually went home the next day, Wednesday. I was scheduled and had paid to stay the extra night because they thought I would need to, but I've been doing great. Pain is very manageable. I think I'm more sore than pain, But with the weight of my apron, or the slap flap as I called it, the weight of 42 pounds, that with the liposuction, um, it was heavy, and I was in chronic pain all day, every day. And because of that, I have this killer pain tolerance. And I think that's why I've not really had a lot of pain. I've been sore, and I don't consider that pain. A couple of things I also think you need is this. This was actually in my doctor's list. Can you see that? It is arnica. You take 4 of these and you dissolve them under your tongue 3 times a day. Now this little bitty bottle, put my finger here, it's real tiny, has 250 pills. They dissolve almost immediately under your tongue. It's no problem. It's worth it. It's to help with bruising and soreness. Another one is this. I had done a lot of research, and it's the pineapple enzyme. I don't know if it's bromelain. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but there it is. And I take one of these 4 times a day in between meals, and it's also supposed to help with soreness and bruising. I got both of these products from a company called Piping Rock, and I researched everything, and I was very pleased with everything I had found out about them. So I have an affiliate code, and it saves you $10 off a $40 purchase, a $40 or more purchase, or $5 off under $40. And I will put that in the little description box below. I've been very, very pleased. You can use the link or not. It'll just save you some money. Something else is, I'm sorry, something like throat drops. I get a really dry mouth, and of course the pain medicine and everything gives you a dry mouth. So my mom picked up some Hall's vitamin C drops, and I've been using those, and it has been wonderful. I have had, excuse me, I'm getting my glasses. I have had a little bit of a cough, and that's if there's pain, that's from the cough, because I do have allergies, and I cannot take Zyrtec because of my blood pressure. I'm not on blood pressure medicine now. I was on it prior to surgery, but my blood pressure has been really low, so I'm hoping I don't have to take it again. But we'll kind of play that by ear. Trying to think if there's anything else. That's all I had on my list, and I must have wrote it when I had to take pain medicine, because there's like the same thing written 4 or 5 times. Another thing is to have a side table wherever you're sitting. It just makes things easier. You've got everything within arm's reach. Mom had put a little tray on it, so I've got my water, my little breathing thing that they give you at the hospital, my medicines, lip balm, hand sanitizer, hand lotion, all of that. There is one more thing you need before surgery, and I wish I would have remembered my own advice, is you need to talk to your doctor about what kind of stool softener and when you need to start it. Yesterday was my first since surgery, and I had forgotten to take the stool softener until yesterday morning, and within 10 minutes of taking that, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. Let's just say it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. So don't skip that. I will say it wasn't painful because I'm numb everywhere, but it was horrible. Another thing, in the shower, make sure you have someone there to help you. I was lucky. My mom's got a big walk-in shower, and a friend of mine had a shower chair, and so we borrowed that, and that has also been wonderful, because nothing feels better than that shower, because you feel so icky and clean, not clean, and it really does make you feel better. Compression gear for my doctor is a must, and I honestly don't like how I feel when I have to take it off, like to get in the shower or anything. I tend to get a little lightheaded. I don't know if that's all in my head or what, but I feel more secure in it. And I bought one from Walmart. I had bought a real fancy, expensive $80 one, and which I read the reviews, but I guess I missed the part where it runs a little small. When as swollen as I've been, it would not fit, and it was probably a pretty funny We could probably charge money to watch me and my mom trying to put that thing on, because I don't know who was more stressed out, her or me. It was horrible. So she ran to Walmart, got me one, and I love it. After my sleeve, I stayed in one of these suckers for a month, and I only had to be in it for like a week. They just give you that support. It's almost like a security blanket, and it helps with that swelling. And you want that swelling. You know, you're gonna swell. They call it swell hell. It's crazy, but you want that. This is also a very, very emotional ordeal. Especially, I was super, super morbidly obese. They always have to put that second super in there. So everything down there had been stretched and pulled, and with the heavy panics laying on it. I mean, it was horrible. And even going, just going to the bathroom is easier. Catching yourself in the mirror. Or today, I was at the doctor's office for my mom, and I was sitting out in the waiting room, and I was just staring at my legs, and I realized I was crying. Because I have legs, I have thighs, and I was sitting there, and they weren't hurting because of the weight of that sitting on them. The blood circulation wasn't cutting off, so they weren't going numb. This has been the most amazing thing that has happened to me since my weight loss. As most of you know, I have a very, very strong belief in God, and I didn't always. This weight loss journey has really brought me back. And I mean, I have a lot of issues, mental issues. I do suffer from PTSD from some things that went on in my past. I've had bouts of depression. A lot of that has been, you know, weight related. It's funny because you can make fun of yourself and joke around, and you do that to hide the pain. But I don't have to do that anymore. I look in the mirror and I am proud. My husband had bought me a Wonder Woman t-shirt because, well, I love Wonder Woman. And it said that she needed a hero. So that's what she became. And that's what you have to do. You have to be your own hero. Because people will love to tell you what you're doing wrong and all this other, offer expert advice. And you know, and they don't know what you can, they don't know you. No one truly knows you, you know, but your spouse, and you know, if you have a good relationship with your parents, but they don't know you on the inside, and you do, and you have got to be your own champion. No one is going to do this for you. No one is going to lose this weight for you. No one is going to kick your butt in the gym for you. Sure, you can hire a trainer, and you know, I'm not saying all trainers don't care. Some I know for a fact do. But you've got to be, it's got to be right in your head, because this is all just a mind game. I guess that's really all I've got right now. I'm feeling really, really tired, and that's probably showing, and I'll try to do another one where I'm a little bit more conscious, but I still have a little bit of makeup on, so I was like, you know, hey, might as well do that. Because I also sell makeup. I'm a Younique presenter. I love Younique. But anyway, I guess that's really about it. Just important, follow your doctor's instructions. I don't care if Aunt Betty Sue said, well, my doctor said this, so it's okay to do. It does not matter what someone else's doctor says. It matters what your doctor says. And he has a reason for him doing that. If you have questions, ask him, because I'm one of those, I'll bug you to death with a question until you answer me. I like to know. I researched. I watched the surgery 3 times before my surgery date. Oh, and I do have a picture of what they removed. I name her. I name everything. Her name was Linda. Because I was a little kid, I had an imaginary friend named Linda, and everything I'd get in trouble for, it was not me, it was Linda. So she wasn't that great of a friend to me then, so she's, you know, not that great of a friend to me now. And that's one thing I want to update with where I was the lowest, which I have no idea where I am right now because I'm so swollen, and they told me not to weigh for 6 weeks. So I'll probably not weigh for 6 weeks. But my total weight loss at my lowest weight after my sleeve. I had lost 188 pounds. Well, just let this sink in. They took 42 pounds off of me, and that puts me at 230 pounds lost. And that is just, that's amazing. And it's given me my fight back. It's given me the fight to get back in the gym, to get toned up, to continue this healthy, to be this healthy example for my granddaughter, who I miss dearly. Thankful for FaceTime, that I get a FaceTime with her. Of course, I miss my husband and my boys and my daughter-in-law too, but I really miss my Addie. I'm sorry, I just totally went on a ramble there. Just do what's right for you. Listen to your doctor. Your food, it's still the same. Protein, protein, protein. Your protein needs your body needs that protein to heal. And I've been doing pretty good. I've been keeping it pretty consecutive of 80 to a little bit over 100 protein a day. Still very, very restricted calories. I monitor everything through MyFitnessPal. Now today, I think I only did 65, but we were out traveling and doctor's visits, and by the time I got home, I was exhausted, so I really didn't eat the protein like I need to. But that's important too. If I think of anything else, I'll try to edit that in later. But I just want to remind you about the Piping Rock affiliate code. I'll leave that in the description box. And also my surgeon's webpage, his Facebook page, because let me tell you, he has got the best bedside manner. He is one of the kindest, sweetest guys, and he made me feel comfortable. He did not make me feel bad in any way, and I was at such peace when I went in. I knew everything was going to be okay. And honestly, this recovery has been a breeze. My sleeve surgery, to me, was a breeze. I wasn't sick. I wasn't nauseous. The only time I took a pain pill with my sleeve surgery was the drive home, because I had my sleeve surgery done 2 hours away from where we lived, and one part of the road was kind of bumpy. And so they suggested I take one then. And this recovery has been pretty much on par with it. I've not been nauseous. I've not been sick. The only issue I had was the dizzy spells and nearly blacking out, the night of surgery. But he told me today that was very common. It's not nothing to worry about. I have been running a temperature, but again, everything's good. I'm on antibiotics until I get this drain out. So I've already been on it for a week, and I will be on it then possibly 3 more weeks, depending on, if it comes out sooner than that. But she did tell me today that I would be on it for the length of having my drain in. Well, I have rambled on for about 18 minutes now, so I think I am going to wash my face and collapse because I am so tired. I hope you all have a blessed night. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me here or on Facebook or down in the comments, whichever you want to do. I'll link my Facebook page down in the description box. Have a wonderful night, and I'm sorry, I'm tired. Have a wonderful night, and may God bless you. Bye-bye.